Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing a deck called Apex Adept, and it's all around Omnispell Adept and Apex of Power, as well as just a bunch of really fun stuff. So, first off, what Apex Adept does is that you can pay 3, 2 and a blue, tap it, and you may cast an instant or sorcery card from your hand without paying its mana cost. So it is a 5 mana creature, which 3/4 decent body actually for right now, but it has to survive for a turn. So we have to play a little bit of a control type deck. It's the only creature that we're playing in this deck right now, I guess, except for Niv-Mizzet, because it just works so well for this. But we are playing some crazy, crazy cool stuff. We are trying to play Apex of Power, which says it's a 10 mana spell that we're trying to cheat in for 3 mana. And it says you exile the top 7 cards of your library until end of turn. You may cast non-land cards exiled this way. If this spell was cast from your hand, add 10 mana of any one color. So the cool thing about Apex Adept is that you do cast it from your hand. So still, Apex of Power still gives you 10 mana as well. And so super, super fun stuff. We're also playing Omniscience, which unfortunately doesn't get used because it's instant or sorcery, and this is an enchantment. But that's the main thing we're trying to hit with Apex of Power. We're trying to go digging with 7 mana to play Omniscience. We don't get to play everything else with the Apex of Power, the mana from that, but hopefully along the way with Apex Adept, a couple different things we can do, just taking extra turns. Omnispell Adept with extra turns just becomes insane, so we're trying to do that. Trying to win with Teferi, Ral, Niv-Mizzet, Parun along the way, as well as just kind of doing crazy stuff. And so that's the main goal of the deck, is just be going crazy, doing all of these super fun stuff, take care of their board, and then just be playing as many things as we can. So that is the goal, and let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. Here we go. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard playing Apex Adept, trying to cast Apex of Power with Omnispell Adept, and really that's the main goal here. That was one thing I kind of noticed finishing up the intro there, is that it's hard to build in the chance to make that happen and still have a good win con. So like we're gonna have to be drawing kind of lucky to get into our win conditions. I mean, we're gonna keep this and hope. But yeah, this isn't a terrible hand. We're looking for land, trying to get to our Omnispell Adept. Hopefully, I mean, I wish we had some ways to draw, but having a chance to clear the board turn 3 should help us out here. Have a lot of the colors we're wanting. All right, Steam Vents tapped, pass the turn. The thing I love about Deafening Clarion, as well as our Apex Adepts, do not die to it. They are 3/4 bodies. And honestly, gaining the life, if we don't have anything better in hand at the time, sometimes can be really, really useful. Probably the main thing I'm needing more in this deck. I'm just trying to have enough to actually take care of their board, enough removal, enough control. But I really am needing more card draw. So if you guys have any suggestions, put them down in the comments below, because I am not typically a control player. I just really am not. So I don't know how to build it very well. There's things I'm getting better at it, but I'm not typically a control player. All right, what do we got here? I'm hoping they start dropping some big stuff, or more stuff. Apparently they are. Got the Sacred Foundry coming in. Legion War Boss, perhaps? Bodyguard. Alright, perfect. So we'll be taking 3 more here. Alright. And now, ooh, perfect. Omnispell Adept. Alright, so Sulfur Falls, Clarion. Deal 3 to each creature. Just that. And pass the turn. So now we just have to survive 3 turns for River's Rebuke, Omnispell Adept, and we can start going pretty crazy here. So yeah, hopefully Omnispell Adept into casting Nexus of Fate for 3. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a few better draws here to get some more stuff in hand. Apex of Power would be great. All right, rebuilding their board pretty well here. That's not a slow clock. Negate is not bad. All right, so Clifftop Retreat, pass the turn. So what we're going to do is Omnispell Adept. I wish we could save the Negate as well for some removal, uh, but we're just going to have to try to go for it. That's really the only way we can stay alive. Yep, pumping here. Going to be swinging in for 6. Might pump again actually for quite a bit of damage here. Looking for a Settle the Wreckage. We can hold up some control here, maybe to show that we're looking for it. Resolve. Yeah, don't have our Settle the Wreckage right now. We do have 2 in the deck. All right, Essence Scatter. All right, so Mountain, Omnispell Adept. And so now, unfortunately, they can actually swing in around my guy pretty well. If they double pump here as they go into attacks, then they... Oh, man. Is that actually lethal? Not quite. We dropped down to 1. I think we may need to Reverse Rebuke next time, having an Essence Scatter up for protection. Hopefully they don't have a Lightning Strike, because I don't think we can block here and still have a chance at all. So do they have removal? Lava Coil. All right, so that's pretty much game. I mean, I guess we do have Reverse Rebuke next turn. And if we can get to Nexus of Fate the next turn after that, we might have a chance. Very, very small for a Deafening Clarion. Yep, swinging in. Mentoring here. Down to 5. All right, so Essence Scatter. All right, so Plains. Oh, man. Reverse Rebuke. And pass a turn. Can't even play the Essence Scatters. That's the hardest thing about this is Omnispell Adept is an amazing card, but you have to let it survive, which so many things right now kill it. And then yeah, it has to survive for an entire turn, and it's still pretty expensive. It's a 5-mana card, which there's ways to cheat it out. Maybe you could do like a Gift of Paradise ramp type of deck into it. There's not a ton of stuff in green though that's great for cheating in. All right, got a few more creatures coming down. Some haste here, which is bad. Bringing us down to 3, so we have to draw land here to have a chance, or a Clarion. All right, Justice Strike does give us a chance. So we'll pass the turn. All right, they play Mountain. I believe we have to Justice Strike before combat here. Yep, let him go to attacks first. Justice Strike, Legionnaire. And then Essence Scatter, Essence Scatter. Yep, we have to Essence Scatter anything right now to stay alive for the next turn to give us another chance to draw. Maybe an Aurelia here. Alright, Boros Challenger. Don't get to see what the last card is in hand. Possibly Alright, so negate. Alright, pass the turn. We're safe from lightning strike, but that's about it. Hope for no hasty creatures here. Aurelia would kill us. Oh man. Yep, has the Marshal. And let's see what they have. Alright, hasty creature now. Alright, well that's game. Yeah, we'll say good game, opponent. Yep, and concede. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, this deck has been this deck would probably work a lot better in best of 3 matches where I can sideboard out the things that I'm not needing, sideboard, not build around, but I have to be running negates on 1v1 right now. You just kind of have to. And yeah, it's a tough deck to play around. So let me, like, if you guys build this version of this, let me know in the comments below like how you would do it, because it's super fun. Oh man, I want it to work so bad. And the great thing about casting Apex of Power with Adept, yep, we're gonna keep this. Let's go Glacial Fortress, pass the turn. Yeah, the great thing about Apex of Power is that typically when you're casting Apex of Power, having 2 of those is not necessarily what we want. Typically you're spending all of your mana, so the only mana you would get is what you get from the abilities, or from the ability afterwards. But with Apex Adept, you typically have 3 other mana available, so you can be playing multicolored spells and stuff like that, which is awesome. We're gonna let this guy come down, so let that resolve. See if we can bring out anything else. Alright, go to my turn. We'll probably Justice Strike him. Alright, pass the turn. Oh, sorry guys, a lot of noises happening there. Alright, what we got? What do we got? Legion War Boss. We will go ahead and Essence Scatter that one. This way they can only swing in for 1 now. Pass to my turn. Alright, Steam Vents, we will play tapped. And pass the turn. Heroic Reinforcements. Alright, so resolve. This is giving them a lot of mana settling here. And they really haven't shown a ton of their board yet. I think that we're okay to take 6 here, so pass turn. Hopefully we can get mana for River's Rebuke. Could be really good. Alright, there it is. So River's Rebuke you. And pass the turn. Hoping for the Apex Adept. Wouldn't mind that. Alright, so Vanguard. Perfect. So they're probably going to be paying quite a bit here. Alright, Steam Vents. We are going to play tapped. Pass the turn. So we now have 7 mana. Still a ways away from our 10 mana here that we need. Alright, swinging in with the Resplendent Angel. Let's see if they pay first. Yeah, so they do pay. I think we're just going to Justice Strike the Resplendent Angel now. Take 1. Pass the turn. Alright, Justice Strike isn't bad either. Pass the turn. Definitely want some land, though. Would not mind that. Or an Apex Adept. Aurelia. Resolve. Putting it on the banneret. Yep, resolve. And I think we do just a strike here now. It wouldn't work on the Vanguard. We need to play Settle the Wreckage for the Aurelia. Down to 9. Another Settle the Wreckage. Alright, so pass the turn. We don't have a win condition at all yet. Would not mind one of those. Yeah, putting it on the Aurelia. Alright, Settle the Wreckage. Resolves. Alright, and so they get some land. That's fine now. We're okay with that. I think they have the 10 land that we wish we had right now. Lyra Dawnbringer. Alright, so the second settle should get them. How many spells do we have in here? Alright, let's go for Ral. And go ahead and tick down here on the Lyra. Pass the turn. Now we get to draw some cards. All right, so Glacial Fortress, getting closer to the 10. Tick up. Omnispell Adept, yes. Hopefully I don't draw removal. That would be so disappointing. We put the land away. But alright, opponent skips it up. Oh man, we didn't get to actually do it. Alright. But we did win. We did win with the control. Alright, let's go for one more. Alright, so here we are in playing against God in Arena Standard, and playing Omnispell Adept, and we did get a win last turn, so I apparently can play control, probably terribly. You guys are probably yelling at me down below, and oh man, 2-land hand, pretty bad, but a lot of stuff with the 2 mana we can do, and all the stuff that we're wanting. So we're gonna keep this on the draw. Really hoping for land. We have 26 land in this deck. Herald. Alrighty. Search for Escanta, not bad either. Yep, another Herald. 1 land, though. We're okay with that. If they have Curious Obsession or something here, it could be pretty bad. Let's go ahead and search for Escanta. We really need land. Really, really bad. So, play that, pass the turn. Alright, Siren Storm Tamer. Yep. Down to 17. Give us land. Yep, Library. Play that tapped. And opponent scoops it up. Alright, just not drawing land, I guess. So, we're going to take any victory we can get with this deck, so I'm okay with that right now. I am okay with that right now. So, one more time, one more game, because that doesn't count. Alrighty, so here we are in Arena Standard, and playing against Royal Wallace. William Wallace. I haven't seen Braveheart in forever. Have you guys seen Braveheart? It's a good movie. All right, so actually, put down in the comments below, what is your favorite movie? 2 lands went the wrong color, so we have to mulligan that one. Yeah, oh my goodness. I think we keep this, actually. As bad as it is, that goes to the bottom. We have to have some sort of stuff here at the beginning. These are all tapped as well. Maybe I shouldn't have kept this. Ooh. I guess the Steam Vents would have gotten all these untapped if we drew into them. Alright, Essence Scatter. Sulfur Falls, pass the turn. So we have stuff to be doing. Let's see if there is a Steel Leaf coming down right now. Yep, there is. That's bad. That's really bad. Alright, so another Sulfur Falls. Pass the turn. Swinging in for bunches and bunches. Alright, maybe something for 4 mana. Is this like a Nullhide? Alright, we will definitely Essence Scatter Vine Mirror. Memorial to Genius. Let's go ahead. I mean, everything enters tapped right now, but there's a chance that this might not eventually. And, man, I think that we wait. Like, even though this can... So we pass the turn. Oh, man, this is ugly. Yeah, Memorial to Unity. Yep, swings in. I guess I should have played that just in case we had the Settle the Wreckage. We do have the Settle the Wreckage now. So Glacial Fortress. Alright, so don't get to kill the Still Leaf. So that was a punt on my part. I forgot about the Settle the Wreckage possibility there. So hopefully, though, we're going to answer a couple more things here. Yep, down to 5. Kabu comes in. Alrighty. And pass the turn. So hopefully they swing in with all. Alright, they do. Perfect. Alright, so Settle the Wreckage. Gonna go get some lands. That is really... I like the Settle the Wreckage. Like, I love the animations on this. It's so much fun. I was watching some stuff on MTG and it's good. Like, I actually didn't like Arena when I first saw it, but now that I've played it for a while, like, it is so good. Alright, search for Iskanta. Let's see if they have enchantment removal. And pass the turn. And I think we're looking for another Settle. I'm not sure Clarion is good enough here, especially if they start playing Carnage Tyrants next turn and all that jazz. Could be pretty bad. Or a Mammoth. Ooh, alright. I don't think we have an answer for that at all. Alright, Graveyard. We'll try for Settle the Wreckage. Alright. I mean, we could draw, but then we wouldn't have anything, so... We're gonna play... I mean, yeah, they're gonna attack in and we don't have it, so... That's fine. I like to let people actually do the damage, though. Colossal Majesty, I think it's a pretty fun card. I'm interested to see whether or not that's actually worthwhile in Standard right now. I think drawing cards definitely is. But yeah. Alright, well, that didn't work very well for us. I think I'm going to call it there, though. It's such a hard thing, and we came so close. Like, we had the ability to do it, and that's probably as close as we're ever going to get. Alright, so there you guys have it with Omnispell Adept. So we got to the place where we could combo off with Apex of Power. The issue is once you get to that point, like if you really are surviving, especially with how aggressive decks are typically right now, you've had to remove so much of their stuff or control them so much that they're typically at the point of scooping anyway. And so it's such a hard thing. I kind of built here just in case we ran into like this spells deck a little bit. Like I had run into that a lot when I was deck testing, so I rebuilt with a lot more negates. I would probably redo this one with some more silhouettes or just like the cleansing Nova altogether is just probably better, just because it doesn't, you know, it beats Carnage Tyrant, which is very, very important for us. So Omnispell Adept with Apex of Power. Hopefully we can make it work at some point. Not tonight, though, unfortunately. So if you guys like the video and like the content here, please like the video, like and subscribe. I said like 10 times there. Okay, I'm done. But let's go ahead and get on to the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.